Hello, 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 hello. I'm Lynn Browder, and I have a son, Owen, who is 13 and has autism. We paint together, working on his fine motor skills. He helps me paint the backgrounds of our paintings, and then I paint the rest. I always forget that orange and yellow, mostly yellows, never seem to hold their dense, their thickness, their coloring. So a lot of times I add a color with it, and I always forget that until after I start. This is the way the ball bounces. So I'm doing something similar to what I've done before, but a little different. Making kind of a flower sun. We can choose whatever we want it to be. So that is what I'm doing. And when I once I get oh I thought I was gonna sneeze. I had a little cough instead of a sneeze. Once I get over further, then there will be a little more of the full lines, but I'm gonna keep them kind of open for a minute here. Then I'm gonna go in and just put some random color in them, just different shapes, different stuff. So here I'm gonna make one where I actually use the whole. I just felt like doing something kind of different. Like I said, I've made similar, and you can call it a flower, you can call it a sun, you can call it whatever makes sense for you. Abstract something or other. But so we just have one that's so full. That works for me. So Owen went back to school today. He woke up Friday. This is now Tuesday. He woke up Friday, and before he even got out of bed, he told me that he was sick, that he needed to go see his doctor, saying her full entire name. And then he proceeded to tell me that he had a fever, a cough, and a running nose, or stuffy nose. I can't remember. One of the two. It's been a while. Although I always write things down. I write every day about our journey with autism. And so when it's something, when he says things that just are, when you have a child that the doctors tell you that they probably aren't going to speak, they probably aren't going to say words, they're probably not going to do this, you cherish every single word that they say. And I told Owen that he could talk. As soon as they said that, I said, nope, you can talk. You're going to say anything and all the things. And now he He talks constantly. He talks all the time. And he, not only does he talk, but he speaks in many languages. I don't even know if he knows how many languages he speaks or if they're all different languages. Like, I don't know. I don't know how many he even comprehends. I don't know. But he speaks a lot of them. He sings in different languages. And you can't always say, Owen, tell me what this is, because he has a hard time with that in English as well. But there are days where he just sings the whole thing and does all of it. So anyways, so I write down a lot of what he says because it's my way of keeping my memory because I forget. And so I write everything down, and I've been writing about our journey for years. And then I've been sharing our journey through podcast and videos and different things also for years. And it's just a way that I hope other people will learn about autism, or families that are on this journey with us will feel as though they're not alone. And, that's my goal, is just to hopefully get others to feel represented and know that we are in this together. So anyways, Owen told me that he felt bad, and so he loves going to his doctor appointments. He loves seeing his doctors. He likes doing all of those kind of things. And so as much as he was not wanting to miss school, he was very excited that he was going to get to go see his doctor and ride the elevator and see Burger Boy, which is a statue he likes to go by. That's just like one of the, it's a hamburger person statue. I can't remember the name of the, it's a little museum thing, and I can't remember the name of the restaurant. It'll come to me. But anyways, he loves going to it, by it, and so he was very excited to be able to go see his doctor. And I loved that he could tell me he was sick. As horrible as him being sick is, it's such a blessing that he can now tell me he's sick. When he was younger, he would sing, once he learned, he couldn't express himself in a lot of sentences usually when he was real young, but he could say words, and he sang a lot, and he still does. So he would sing, Mama called the doctor, and the doctor said, no more monkeys jumping on the bed. And so, again, as much as I hated that he was sick, I was so thankful that he was able to tell me that he did not feel well, and that he needed to go to the doctor by singing that song. So for him to be able to express all of that, it's just, I like to say joy, but again, it's hard when your baby's sick. But for him, that is one more step of an independent life, that's another journey, another part of the journey. And so it just really makes me happy that he could do it. So anyways, today, they were off yesterday, and he is now back at school today. So I'm interested in finding out how well he's feeling, and because he's still been tired, and it takes a lot when you're sick to go through. So let's see. I've got green, purple, and that should have been red, but I don't want to put red back there. So maybe I'll do green, purple, blue. So there you go. We'll just do it that way, because it doesn't have to be in particular order. Don't have to, we don't even have to really do it in a particular, but we're doing it. We're just doing it. And sometimes doing things like this are just fun, to do something different out of the ordinary. But anyways, he will be home in about a half hour or so, and can't wait to hear about his day, and I hope that he's feeling even better. When it takes forever, he just had he gets sinus infections. I say just, none of it's fun, but he had a sinus infection, and it still takes the same amount of time as any other illness that you have, but hopefully it will get out of his system pretty quickly. But anyways, so there's our flower. It looks more like a flower than a sun, right? Who knows? Anyways, all right. So thank you so much for watching and being a part of our day. Toodles to I've been forgetting this lately, is I need to do my O for Owen, and then L and P. There we go. So now I say it. Thank you so much for watching and being a part of our day. Toodles, toodles.